All right. So for those of you that don't know me, I am Kelly Dahl, and I'm a double diamond with It Works Global. And so I just, first of all, want to welcome you. I'm so excited for all of you. Some of you have probably gotten started in the last week with this promotion that we've got going on in June. And then some of you may have joined in the last couple of months. So welcome, welcome. And I'm super excited to go over some of the basics and just the building block, what helped us get to where we are today, and helped answer probably a lot of your questions. So the first thing that Courtney wanted me to mention, make sure your first thing that you do when you start this business is you log into eSuite and you fill out your tax form, because you want to make money, right? That's why you join this business, is to make money. So make sure you're filling out that tax form. And then the second thing that I want to cover is our steps to success. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see what I mean when I say steps to success. Okay. So can everyone see that? Okay. So there's 3 steps. One is becoming a distributor and joining the party. Guess what? You guys already did that, right? You bought your kit. That is why you are here. You've signed up to be a distributor. The second, step 1 is kind of a 2-part, is signing up for a monthly auto ship to qualify for commissions. Your first month, you are automatically commission qualified. So if you signed up in June, you are commission qualified for all of June. If you signed up in May, you were commission qualified for May, not for June. So in order to be commission qualified, you have 2 options. The first one I'm going to talk about is running an auto shipment. 80 BV auto shipment means that you're ordering 80 in volume. Every product has a volume associated with it. So for example, the greens have 30 BV, the wraps have 54. So running an auto shipment not only qualifies you for commissions, but it also ensures that you're being a product of the product. And why is that important? You guys, I was at an event this afternoon, a One Team, One Mission, and we talked about how literally people that don't love this business are people that aren't using the products. Like if you're not using the products, you're not going to love what you're doing. And in order to be successful in this business, you need to be excited and you need to be coachable. Like those are the 2 things you have to be. And so part of being excited is using the products. So those of you that got a Fit 5 with your kit, like you're awesome. You're so lucky, because I didn't get that. All I got were wraps and defining gel in my kit, which was awesome, but not a Fit 5, which is a lot of free stuff. So using the products, that is why the monthly auto ship to me is a no-brainer. Some people are in a situation financially where they cannot afford to run a monthly auto shipment. And if that is you, then you just have to be excited and coachable and make sure that you're selling enough to commission qualify you, which is 150 in volume. So essentially, if you had 3 friends sign up as loyal customers and get the wraps, that would qualify you for commission. Okay, so that's just an example. But if you have 3 friends using wraps and you're not using wraps, what are they going to think, right? Like they're going to think that they are using the wraps and you're not. So it's a really good way to get your friends to try the products when you're using the products, and you can tell them how much you liked your first wrap, how much you really liked the greens, how much you liked the keto coffee. Even if you cannot afford an 80 BV auto ship, I encourage you to at least order 1 product a month, even if it's just the greens, even if it's just the coffee. Order something so that you are being a product of the product and using the product and can tell people your personal testimony of that product. No one expects you to be an expert on all the products, but this way you get to try the products and tell people about them, okay? I started this business, I had tried 0 products. So I literally ordered the greens with my kit so that I could try the greens, and I started using the greens every month. And then I tried a wrap because that is what put us on the map, okay? And I made sure to follow all the instructions and take my pictures so that I could show everyone my results. So that's step 1. Step 2, enrolling 4 loyal customers in 30 days. And it says you get 2 wrap rewards to use towards 2 bags of wraps. So loyal customer program. Here's what sets our loyal customer program apart. If you don't know, our loyal customers get the same price that we do as distributors. We are the only company out there that I know of that offers the same discount that distributors get to their loyal customers. The only company that I know of. Not only that, they can earn perks points. So they get free credit towards future purchases by being on an auto shipment, which is awesome. And what a loyal customer is them agreeing to 90 days, 90-day commitment. They get our discount and they get to try our products for life, use our products for life at our discount, which is incredible, okay? Nobody else out there does that. So don't be worried about, they're not going to want to commit to 90 days. Don't even speak those words. Everyone wants our products, and we have a product for everyone. So I can assure you that whoever helped you get started on this business, when you are talking to friends and family and you're trying to figure out what product would be best for them, your enroller is going to help you do that, okay? So don't worry about, oh my gosh, they're not going to want to sign up for 90 days. They are going to want to sign up for 90 days because we have something for everyone. You have complete control to change it up every month, and get the discount from day one. And you get it for life. If 5 years down the road they want to order keto coffee, they can do that, okay? At the discount. They have the same login for life. So for every 2 customers that you personally enroll, you get a wrap reward. So what does that mean? Wraps are normally $59 for a pack of wraps. As a distributor, when you get 2 loyal customers, you get a wrap reward, and that's a bag of wraps for $25, okay? $25 pack of wraps, you turn around and sell that, that's $100 in your pocket, okay? Super awesome. Qualified active loyal customers for step 2. The other thing I wanted to cover, qualified loyal customer means that their order is 25 BV or more. So 25 BV, Fat Fighters, Confianza, Preventage, I think. There's a few others, but it has to be at least 25 BV. Otherwise, they won't be able to check out as a loyal customer. Step 3, there are at least 3 qualified distributors and help one of your qualified distributors get 2 of their own qualified distributors. Now you're a Ruby. Okay, so this says get 3 distributors, go Ruby. So our third step is 3 distributors. 3 distributors every month, that is our goal. 3 distributors, 4 customers, steps to success, okay? So signing up distributors, who did I go to first? I went to my good friends. I went to my family members that I thought would be good at this. Anyone that I knew that was like, man, money's tight. I went to them and talked to them about the business, okay? This is something that everyone's worried about. Everyone's afraid to ask about being a distributor. It does not hurt to ask. The worst people can say is no. But right now, they can earn a $1,000 Ruby bonus and a $5,000 Emerald bonus by the end of August if they join in June. So that's like 2 huge promotions that are still going on that are really, really exciting. So really quick, I'm going to show you, does anybody have any questions so far about the steps? And then I want to show a Ruby chart real quick and just do like a overview of the Ruby chart. I don't know if I can look at the chat while I'm sharing. Okay, you guys are figuring it out. Okay, great. So the next thing, can you guys still see, can you see in the Ruby chart now? Lana, I'm looking at you. Can you see it? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So Ruby chart. This is the goal right now because if you joined in June or you joined in 2018, you want to go Ruby, yes? So we talked about the 3 distributors just now. So let's say you sign up. You sign up your sister, your cousin, and your best friend. And their 3 names are going to go in the top 3 boxes. Okay? Then your sister signs up her best friend and a girl she went to college with. So your sister's your executive, your best friend's a 400, the box that says 400 GV, and then your cousin's the other 400 GV. 400 GV is the qualified leg. So see here at the top how it says requirements, 1 executive, 2 qualified legs. What is a qualified leg? I want you to write this down. A qualified leg is a distributor who has 400 in volume under them. GV is group volume. So that means that all of their customers' orders and their auto shipment equals 400 in volume. So you, both your best friend and your cousin, are going to need 400 in volume from customers' orders in order to be a qualified leg. Then your sister, who's your executive, she has to be commission qualified. So what does that mean? She needs to be running an 80 BV auto ship or have 150 in volume from her customers making her commission qualified. And then her 2 distributors, her best friend and her friend from college, they have to be qualified legs as well. So they have to have 400 in volume from their loyal customers. Charting is not difficult, but it is something that people often overthink. So I want you guys to ask questions. It looks like people are having trouble on the Zoom, getting on Zoom. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about charting? I know this is very brief. There's also a Ruby video that we can send out, but I just wanted to touch on it because I know 400 GV overall or per month. So the month that you go Ruby, those distributors where it says 400 GV, they have to have 400 GV under them that month that you go Ruby. Okay, so there's 4 distributors here that are under you that have to have 400 in GV, and your executive has to be commission qualified. So the GV comes from their loyal customer orders, that because the box is a distributor. Your friend's name, your best friend's name, whomever signs up with you, their name goes there. And then they have to have 400 in volume under them. And that includes their auto ship goes towards that auto ship too. Okay. I am going to turn it over to Courtney, if that's okay. Courtney, I'm going to stop sharing.
Did you already talk about the loyal customer program, or did we gonna?
I did.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to sing and listen and trying to get this little man to sleep, and he's just not having it. Okay, so I took notes because I'm squirrely, and Kelly would yell at me if I was squirrely tonight. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a little bit about social media. I think this is huge because a lot of you guys are running, that's how you're running your business, social media. That's how I built my business, was off social media. So I'm going to talk a little bit about like do's and don'ts, just to help you grow. So first let me talk about posting. Okay, so we want to try to post at least 2 to 3 times a day. 1 or 2 It Works posts, and then also have a personal post in there too. The reason why is because when you join this business, obviously you're going to be posting about It Works because you're so excited to be a part of this business, and you know you're going to want to show people what you're doing because that's how you're going to get customers and grow your business, right? But you also don't want to change your whole self with just all It Works posts. You want to also post, personal posts like family pictures and, inspirational things, just have a balance, okay? So I like to do 2 It Works posts a day and then like a personal post in between. There's not a right or wrong time to post really, but I've noticed for me that in the morning around like 9 is a good time to post. In the afternoon around like 12, between 12 and 2, and then in the evenings after like 5. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I noticed when the posts are, or when people are on social media more because they're working usually during the week. So I'm going to show you real quick a picture of posting. I wanted to throw this out here. I'm so just laying this up. Don't just Google or go to Pinterest for posts, okay? Because there are a lot of posts on there that are from like 2000, like, let me turn that on. Like when this, like a long time ago, things are just different, okay? There's posts that people have made that they just don't stand out as good as some posts. And I'm sorry, my son's everywhere. So this just shows, this is reality right here. This is how we work our businesses. He's just on my lap crying. He's about to cry. So let me just show you real quick something to not post. Something like this. Like you see how it's just black and green and just like out there? It kind of looks like a billboard, right? Like we are not billboard. Like we're not trying to show like we're trying to advertise, but we just are sharing the love that we have for the product. So let me show you an example really fast of good posts. So what I love, I don't know if you follow I don't know if a lot of you know this, but It Works has an Instagram page. If you have Instagram, it's called It Works Adventure, and you can follow it, and it has really pretty pictures of like the products. So here's one of the defining gel with a pretty bathing suit. And you can screenshot it and crop it and like post it on your wall until you get your products in your kit. This is a really cute picture of like fat fighters. So like they have really pretty eye-catching pictures. You want to post stuff like that rather than black, green, and bling pictures. They just get more likes and comments and grabs people's attention. And if you're taking, a big part of this business is taking pictures with the product. So a lot of you got the Fit 5 in the kit, which is awesome. Like Kelly was saying, like we didn't get that, but it's take advantage of that. Take pictures of the product, like you holding it up. I know it feels kind of odd, and when I first started this business, I hated taking selfies, believe it or not, because now like that's all I do because of this business. But I was just very uncomfortable taking selfies, but now that's what I knew had to be done for the business, so I stepped out of my comfort zone and did it, and it works. Like people love to see your face, they love to see you, so you want to show them that you are excited to use the product. Hold a packet of keto coffee with like an excited face or something, or you can hold, a lot of times, like, you know, I hold the product with like laying in my arms and the product up, and, you know, say something with the keto coffee, like, I'm going to need this today. I need all the energy I can get, you know, something funny like that. Make it, you know, fun, make it works, you know, like make it into your life, I guess you should say. And then you can always go to our like Facebook and stuff to check out and see how we word things. If you're going to take pictures of yourself and post them, try to be outside, like, or in front of a window. Just brighter pictures catch more attention. And then, let's see. I typically don't want, like, for me, I don't post anything negative, or if I've had a bad day, I'm not going to complain about it on Facebook or talk about politics, just because I don't want to attract negative people. I just want people to come to my page and feel welcomed and feel that positive energy when they come to my page instead of like negative, because I don't want to bring any negative people coming to my page, because that just usually they don't buy anything, or you don't want someone negative joining your business anyways. So I would just kind of stay away from that. Let me see. Let's see. And I know when I go back to posting really fast, it's going to seem like maybe a lot to post 2 to 3 times a day if you're not used to it. But it takes normally 21 days to form a habit. So just challenge yourself. And what I did when I first started is I set alarms on my phone. Morning, afternoon, and evening. I set an alarm on my phone and it said post, post, post. So then I knew I was going to post at least 3 times a day so that I don't forget, because it's easy. Time slips away super, super fast, especially if you're at work, you have limited time. Post right before you go into work, post on your lunch break, and post when you get home, and then just focus on the other things like you know, family and all that stuff. I just want to throw that out there really fast. And let's see. Kelly, you want me to talk about briefly like how to post to attract distributors? Like, do I have time for that real quick or not? Okay.
We've got like 7 minutes till.
Okay, if you have questions on how to attract distributors, if you've already gotten your 4 loyal customers, go to your enroller and they'll be happy to help you. And excitement. Okay, just be excited. You're new. You don't know what you're doing. When I first started, I joined this business and not even trying a product or heard of the business before, but I borrowed my enroller's excitement. I was just excited because she was excited. So I was like, okay, let's be excited. And I was excited to make some money. So show people that you're excited to be a part of something that can make you some extra income on the side. I was pretty much ignorance on fire. I literally had no idea what I was doing, but I just did it and it worked. So you don't have to wait till your kit comes in to get started. You know, that's why these posts that I was saying on the It Works Adventure, to go to that and post things like that. And then, of course, ask your enroller too. They can help you. Growing your network. If you do not grow your network, you're going to eventually run out of people. So what I typically do on Facebook and Instagram, I go to like boutiques around town or even in different state, whatever, to build a whole nother like friends list. So I just add like 10 people a day is good. You stuck. 10 people a day on Facebook. And then, you know, since you're new, you can add 10 people on Instagram, kind of get the feel for that. But every single day, grow your network so you can meet new people and new people can see your post. And then messaging. Okay, so typically, I know your enroller will most likely sent you a message. You can start sending your friends and family. Since y'all are new, I would start off definitely sending about 10 to 20 messages a day. Posting, I always say, is not asking. And messaging, the answer is always no if you don't ask. So always be sure you're sending messages each and every day, because those people might be interested and they just might not see your post yet, just because of the way Facebook and Instagram work. So it's just super important to do all three of those things. Mainly is growing your network, posting, and messaging. Those are three huge things. Posting in your story is huge too. And I think that's all for now with the posting, right? I didn't want to go into host posts and things like that. That's a little bit more lengthy.
Do you want to talk about messaging really quick?
Like how to message?
Like how many messages? Because obviously we're going to start with warm market, but how many do you want me to just do it?
I just said about 10 to 20
You did.
messages.
Okay. I'm sorry. Amber, you're on, girl.
Hey guys. All right. We have about, I don't know, five more minutes before the call starts. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I'm Amber Norton. I'm a double diamond. It's going to be 3 years since I've been in the business. So one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about is parties and then also blitzing. We talk a lot about social media and we talk a lot about posting and how great it is that you can attract people by your post, but there is other key components that are going to be really good for your business as well. And one of them is parties. When anybody hears parties, I know that people get really worried and scared, and especially if you haven't gotten your kit yet. There are two ways that you can do a party, and one of them is a party that you can do right now before you even get your kit, and that's an online. Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted for a minute. An online party, you can ask your enroller or your upline to help host it. So you don't even have to worry about the post or what the products are. You can just ask them to host the party for you, and all you do is invite, and they're going to take care of everything for you. If you haven't set up a party yet online, talk to your enroller and talk to your upline to get it done as soon as possible. It is a really great way for you to learn about the products because you're watching the posts from your enroller and your upline, but it's also a really good way to get the information out to the people that are on your newsfeed and out to the people on your friends list about our products. We usually go over our product line, our loyal customer program, being a distributor, so all those things that you really want them to hear but you just don't know how to say, your upline and enroller can help you do that with an online party. So get that on the calendar as soon as possible. Even if you get one loyal customer out of that, that's fantastic. In-home parties sound really scary, but I would say that when I first started, I never wanted to do an in-home party, but I love shopping this way. Anytime anyone has any in-home parties, even before I joined It Works, I love going to them. I love going to pocketbook parties, spa parties. So people actually enjoy going to these things. Plus, you don't have to make a big to-do about it. You can have your wraps from your box, you can have your product list and your catalog and your computer up, and just talk about the products that we have on our product line. Usually you invite close friends and family. It is good to get over that hump and just break the ice and learn about talking about the products in front of people, and you're going to be so experienced just by the first in-home party, and anyone that goes to your party is going to spend money. They're not there just to get the information. If they're going there with their credit card. They're going there with cash. So even if you get one person in your home just to talk to you about your products, that is one loyal customer. That's one loyal customer out of your 4. So talk to your upline and your enroller about different ideas on how to do an in-home party, but I know it can be nerve-wracking, but it's so much fun. And after you get the first one under your belt, it's so much easier after that. So it's about parties, and I'm sorry I'm talking really quickly. I just don't want to submit the call. Lastly is blitzing. So our Blitz cards are our business cards. I can tell you I still haven't ordered any business cards for myself because I still use my Blitz cards 3 years later. Your Blitz cards, you just, on the back of it when you get into your kit, you're going to have a whole stack of Blitz cards. Anytime that you go anywhere, drop them. It's like your calling card. You can do it a few different ways. You can go up to people and just say, hey, here's a free coupon that you can get $5 off your wrap. My number's in the back. Feel free to give me a call. I'd love to talk to more about my products. Some people are very aggressive with that, and that works for them. Me, I'm more of a shyer person when it comes to my Blitz cards, but I will leave it with my bill at any time I go out to lunch and dinner. I will give it to anyone that I do I'm sorry, my kids are like singing when I'm trying to talk. Drive-through windows, I leave it with the cash. Anytime that I'm at the park with, anybody else and we're just talking and bring a conversation, I'll give them my Blitz card and say, let's set up a play date. And then they open it and say, oh, what's this? And then you can have an in and a conversation starter. It is a way for you to get your business out there, drop it anywhere that you go, and it's a coupon that people have your number and your information on the back, and they can give you a ring. Don't make it awkward. Don't make it more than it is. I have blitzed people all over the place, the mall, Uber drivers, waitresses, anywhere you can think of. The more comfortable, or the more times you do it, you get more comfortable. And again, it's a way that you can present your business to anyone that you see on the streets. I'm saying face-to-face is a lost art, although social media is great and we can get a lot of business that way. Face-to-face, people do buy your products face-to-face, and even more so face-to-face than they do online, because they actually see you as a human. They see you face-to-face in the flesh. So when you get people talking about your products when you're across a table from them, or even talking to them at the park, you're a lot easier to close that deal than having to message someone on social media. So it's a lost art. Don't forget to have parties, and don't forget to blitz, because it is a great way to build your business. And as soon as you get their name, just add them to your social network on Facebook and Instagram, and boom, they get to see your posts as well. So constantly grow that business. Don't think of social media and posting as the only way to do it. Getting a healthy mix of all these things is what is going to make your business grow and be profitable. So I'm sorry I was talking really fast. I just wanted to get those tips out there. That's it.
I'm trying to pull up the call, which I'm more than happy to